Yes, not a CC video for once. No way. You are not dodging landslide in an open area at all. It's not dodgeable in the slightest in an open area. The only ways you can not get hit by landslide is having a counter or using guest dodge. But if you play anyone else, you will always get hit, which can eat most of your HP quickly if there are enough extra killers around.
Oh boy, now where do I even begin with that abomination? I get that while Guilt is the slow but hard-hitting variant, and Seeker is the fast and quote-unquote weaker one, but there's still a pretty big problem. Let me just show you two of the moves. Guilt has a rock throw that deals 50 damage on hit and is pretty easy to dodge. Seeker has a dash that covers half of the map for some reason, and has godlike aim for 25 damage plus 25 bleeding damage, totaling 50 damage. Do you see the problem? Also, Seeker is faster than literally any survivor, so escaping him is almost impossible. I know he has the passive where he gets stunned for longer, but here's the problem. What if we just don't have any stuns? What if you're playing Hemomancer? What if you're playing Doctor? Or you're just dead? The starter killer, and he's pretty good. He's meant to be a support killer and help others by giving debuffs to the survivors. However, I have two issues with him. First of all, his seer ability. On its own, it's really fine, but who uses the push variant? But seriously, the only scenario where you use push instead of pull is if you're getting jumped. Second of all, Death Mark in LMS is just unfair. The survivor has to go through 20 seconds of increased damage, increased cooldown, and slowness 2 in the climax of the match where everyone is on them.
Hey, watch me parry this loser. You let me go. Oh. Fuck. Wet.
Overall, a fair killer, an all-rounder with good damage and HP, a dash, a parry, and minions. I have two issues with him. First of all, why does this parry deal 36 damage? Like, I guess it's a parry and meant to be punishing, but it does not need to deal that much, especially with such a low cooldown. And second of all, you only get a charge on your minion ability if you landed the last hit, which is so annoying, because if a random minion from Apprentice or Seeker just jumps in and finishes the survivor off, well, you just wasted your time. Basically the Jason of JOMA, an up-close beast, but has no range. He's overall balanced, but I have one problem, and a big one. It's his dodge. Why does it have no cooldown? You barely get punished for missing it too, but surely you don't get around it that much for hitting it, right? Yeah, no.
And thy punishment is death.
First of all, Executioner gets bullied by Guest with the amount of speed Guest has. He can loop Executioner the entire round. It's not just Guest. Literally any survivor that isn't shielded can just loop him to hell. And second of all, he can one-shot practically every survivor in the blink of an eye. How? Well, let's just do some simple math. Axe throw deals 24 damage. Recalling the axe pulls the survivor to you alongside another 10, totaling 34. The stagger for getting an axe ripped off their head allows you to use the vibe for free 40 damage, so 34 plus 40, that's 74. Add an M1 dealing 26 to it, and it totals to 100 damage. An easy fix will be to make survivor in combos from staggers or stuns take less damage, similar to how being ragdoll reduces damage by 60%.
My main goal is to blow up.
Overall, he's a pretty balanced glass cannon that takes damage using moves but has low cooldown and fast speed. What's my problem, however? Detonates. Then it triggers a 60-second countdown where, at the end of it, Firework spontaneously combusts and one-shots everyone in the radius. It's a fair ability overall, except in Last Man Standing. If a Firework triggers detonate when LMS begins, they will blow up and kill the last survivor instantly. The only way to survive is to set a Firework before he blows up, which wastes your ability on him when the other characters are jumping you. Worst case scenario, you don't have any real way to damage like Jester or Vocalist and just die with no escape.
That's right, this is what you get! My super laser piss! Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth, I'm gonna go higher! I'm pissing on the moon!
Chronos, a support killer that has low DPS except for his super laser stick that is blockable by walls. My main issue with him is how hard it is to hit the M1 while he's stopping time. Depending on the map or where you are not hitting anyone with it. It has such a long wind up.
Kaboom!
Yes, Rico. Kaboom.
As Hunter, you would want to place your traps in places where it would cut off survivors. The problem is that the new maps are big, making your traps become less effective. You can use all your traps in closing off good areas, but because the map is big, the survivors have plenty of other options to run away to.
He has the exact same issues as Seeker. For a quote-unquote nerfed version of Seeker, I fail to see what exactly got nerfed. His damage and speed are practically the same. The only thing that changes is his passive, that also eats his stamina when taking damage.
Hey man, you wanna play some ping pong? Sure, let's do it!
First thing is that Gas absolutely bullies Sin in cases like Executioner. And second, remove the iframes Sin gets when he misses his charge. You're telling me when Sin misses his charge, he gets iframes. Why should a killer get iframes if they miss a move? But oh, what about Gil? He has the exact same charge. Gil actually needs the iframes because he's one of the two current average in the game, and he's the slowest out of the two.
Say, Gabriel, if you don't beat me without help the first 2 times, why would this be any different? Well shit.
The Summoner Killer of the cast. A backliner like Chronos and Spotter. However, he is also a slow starter. His ability's servitude requires to deal damage depending on the amount of survivors in a round. One problem, if there are too many sentinels, you are basically sending yourself in the arms of death, trying to get your ability to be actually useful. An easy fix would be making the damage skill down a tiny bit for each sentinel to make it easier to get servitude on sentinel type lobbies. A huge thanks to Fred for helping me with this video. I could not have done it without him. Anyway, for video news, honestly I don't know. Just have a nice day and I'll see you guys next month.
Just don't expect me to actually do anything in the next video for one and one good reason only. ABA today! Yes, I'm the time I'm editing this video because I'm in this basement. Help me. ABA drops today and I will be playing it. Anyways, goodbye.